I think I want to talk about something. I'm kind of struggling with something right now. It's like, I feel this, I guess I feel like a bad person, and like I'm narcissistic, or, I'm self-centered, and it kind of comes from me, like, being angry and, saying angry things about, my parents, so, yeah, I, for the past, few moments I was feeling that way, and it was really bothering me, so I was kind of like, I guess, in my mind, trying to resolve it, and, I kind of thought of something, because, I have the, habit of, like, using AI to vent about things, and, that's what I was doing. Like, I was, venting about, my mother, and I kind of, found that, basically the responses that I was getting were like, it felt like they were more calmer, or like, more neutral than me, and like, it wasn't really, reflecting my, anger, or, you know, it wasn't like reflecting my anger, and so I think just it kind of made me feel unsafe, for having those feelings and being angry, and I kind of found myself like, in the process of like almost, bending my thinking, and yeah, like my reasoning, because of that, like trying to, I guess, yeah, like, almost like modify my own argument, or like my own, perspective, you know, I guess, from one that's like more isolating to one that's, might, might, I guess, harmonize or something, with, I guess, the AI maybe, and yeah, like that was kind of, it kind of, had like, parallel with, the very thing I was venting about, because I was complaining about, basically, a problem that like, is because, or like involves, me as like, me and my mother when I was, growing up, and a child, and I think my, the my complaint was kind of all about how my thinking, or like the things I said, the things I thought, kind of, or my ideas kind of, got like shut down, and yeah, I kind of, so that kind of planted this like, I don't know, this allergic reaction to like my own my own I don't know, like having a different perspective, and like voicing that and expressing something about myself that's maybe not really rewarded, or you know, not really met with acceptance. And sorry, it was a problem, like not just because of the social aspect of like blending in. The problem was that I couldn't access my own. I was basically kind of prevented from like accessing the information I needed to be at peace with, or like manage my life in a more peaceful way, and so I think I noticed myself doing that basically again, where I was like modifying my thinking to ease the anxiety, and so I kind of wanted, I think, to maybe just like do some I don't know, experimental like building of like, or like maybe potentially like building some idea of like, you know, some scaffolding of the need for love is like, it's like it could be by nature broken, and that brokenness is, I mean, so far that this is like kind of my, you know, the progress I made, where like maybe like the brokenness quality of like love, or like as far as like, you know, human love or something. I don't know, sorry, but like love and everything to do with like intersecting like agency or volition with like love is like, it's gonna be broken. You know, it's gonna create like a sort of condition where it's like it needs to be fixed, and I'm thinking, and I think just like establishing that would kind of help in like, I guess like maybe on the one hand like protecting you know, the actual ideas as like things that like maybe that I would need, like, you know, the ability to like see name something, or like consider something, even though it feels dangerous, you know, just have that idea and like potentially like develop it inside, like just privately even, and yeah, like protecting that, and also I think like there's this in mm, also this implication of like self forgiveness, because the need to like modify that thinking and like potentially like kill that road, that like that path of like thinking, or insight, maybe being like just entirely entirely cut off uh, by this reaction um, to the fear that like I'm doing something wrong, and like I'm gonna be like unsafe, and or like maybe punished or discarded or something. And I think that kind of like involves self-forgiveness, like at least the potential for it, because like this potential that like I would assume like is like a condition that with like either protect this myself within like a a life where or a present life where like I feel unsafe, a present life where I feel like I'm the situation, or like the entire state of my life, and this state of me is like broken. It can also like protect me on like a emotional level, maybe potentially, or like on this self-image level, and also maybe also yeah, I don't know, sorry, but it kind of, I can kind of see how these ideas are like I guess coherent on like a like a on a nominal way, like in just like these terms are like obviously like connected with like using words, and when I'm discussing them with words, but it also makes me think, like I don't think I can really point to self-forgiveness being like a even having some kind of essence, because it's really, I kind of have a hard time, like it's like saying that self-forgiveness is a thing, and like treating it as a thing kind of I guess to me it there's like a I kind of like fall back on this, like I guess it's like a fallacy of like thinking that self-forgiveness is like something that I can like just force when like it feels like a collapse of like the actual entire other kind of process that's actually there, that like we kind of point to and call like forgiveness as if it's one thing. Uh, um, uh, yes, uh, I'm not sure I have more to say. I'm not really satisfied right now because I don't think I have like, you know, I still feel uh I still feel like this uncertainty and like this unease. Um uh I don't know if I can like think through something it further, just like, you know, right now on video, like I can try, but maybe it'll take like, I've never really done that. I usually just like try to recall like things I already thought about. Uh, I mean, I want to try. Like maybe I'll like give myself until like 20 minutes, or 25. I don't know. Um, uh, okay. Mm, okay. I mean, uh, I think I kind of didn't like immediately like also like uh uh um follow up with this even though I kind of, it was kind of on my mind, but it felt redundant, but like um it kind of, I guess, you know, what I said just now like leads to like um the sense that like it sort of leaves me with like, okay, so all there is like um on like a more like, you know, actual level, like you know, all there that really is that's like happening is like a series of like uh reasoning steps, or like a dialogue between this safety sort of thing, and also and uh, that like you know, like that personal intuition and personal the freedom to think and develop interpretations and understandings of things and see them as like viable. I wonder if like the word viable here is like the key, because I think I can say that it's not necessarily that like when I give up a line of when I do that thing of like trying to modify my own thinking, that's like I necessarily feel like it's other things that I said are like logically like false. It seems more like it's I guess abandoned, and I wonder if like in that abandoning, like there's a sort of decision going on where we can like refine that further. Um, Maybe I can try see if there's an example in my head. let me think. I mean, I keep going back to this memory. It seems really like strange and trivial to me. Like it seems almost ridiculous, but it's the one that I think of. Like I think I was like 9 years old or something, and I was with my mom, and we were like out in a restaurant, and we somehow like started talking about mushrooms, like as a food, and I was whether or not I liked mushrooms, and I was kind of talking, kind of like, I guess, yeah, just talking about that, and I kept going for some reason. Like I kept, like, for some reason that became a kind of longer ramble, or like longer monologue, and I remember like the moment like my mom said to me that I was like contradicting myself, that I like started by saying I didn't like mushrooms, and then like now I'm saying I do like mushrooms, and I kind of realized in that moment I was doing that, and like I didn't realize that, like I didn't know that, I didn't clock it like the way she did, and I think in that moment I kind of felt really, I don't know if I should say like embarrassed. It's almost more than that. Like it's almost like this like deep sense of being invalid, or like just like doubting myself on like a more epistemological level. It's like I no longer really took my own words seriously, kind of thing. So I guess, I mean, on the surface it's just not really an important thing, right? Like it's just mushrooms. It's just about like whether or not I like the mushrooms. So I'm struggling in this context to really like see that there's like some kind of idea there that you know would be necessary to protect, because like I think to me like the really important thing was like, you know, the me not having the tools to like just move as a person, as a flawed person, like as a person, you know, a person size, a life-sized person, like just a person-sized person, through a life where I was like feeling unhappy, and yeah, so I'm kind of struggling a little, like in this example, like if there's like something like that being cut off, I don't know, I guess like there's this aspect of like the freedom of like being, the freedom of trusting, somebody, because even though like on the surface it's, even though like in a more immediate way it's like me feeling stupid about myself, but it's kind of in a more external way, I would think it's me trusting trusting someone enough to, like, express myself in a more passionate way and a more immediate way, I guess. Letting my emotions flow, and yeah, but that's still not ideas. That's still not like a logical thing. So, and yeah.